Here in 3.3, we are just adding a little bit of complexity with a nested if statement. And really, it's not that big a deal. What we're saying is that in order for something to happen, you don't meet just one condition. You have to meet two conditions. So we're saying if weekday, go to work. But we're saying if weekday and if, after noon, go to work and take coffee with you, something to that effect. So we are saying that the only time I take coffee with me is when I'm going to work and when I'm going to work on a weekday after noon. So that's the idea of the nesting, is that we have tucked one condition inside of another. And really this starts on page 123, but the best example, I think, the best example they do here is the throwaway table on page 125, and you can see it here. So we're checking if your salary is greater than or equal to $50,000. So that's our first condition. So let's say that coming into this, I make $51,000. So my next if statement here has to be checked next. So $51,000 gets evaluated right here. So my salary is $51,000. Is that greater than or equal to $50,000? You betcha. Okay, great. So now this statement block gets executed. So inside of this statement block, we check again. Years on job. Is years on job greater than or equal to 2? So I've had 7 here. So 2 is greater than, or 7 rather, is greater than 2. So then I qualify for the loan. So let's say my years on the job is just 1, but I do make $51,000. Then the else condition here is executed, and you must have been on your current job for at least 2 years to qualify. So a nesting of a condition just means you've tucked that condition inside of another condition. And it's really not, we do this all the time, right? So if my gas light goes on, the next thing I check is if it's damn cold outside, right? Because I'm less likely to want to go stand in the freezing cold than I am if it's not stupid cold outside. So that's how we would nest conditions inside of one another. Certainly we'll see these because this is the kind of transaction we would make all the time. And you'll get the hang of these, honestly, in pretty short order.